student concluded that NH3 diffuses at a greater rate than HCl. Do the results of experiments 1 through 3 support her conclusion? Well, to answer this question, we need to understand the experimental setup very well and just look at the data pretty briefly. So down below I have the experimental setup. We have these cotton swabs. We stuck them in a tube and we stick them in. They have vapors that come off of them, and the vapors are traveling down towards the center. And when the vapors of HCl meet the vapors of NH3 in the middle here, there's a little white dot which represents a reaction, a white ring rather, that represents a reaction, which shows where they met when they traveled towards one another. And so here in each of the tables that we created, we recorded the distance that the HCl traveled in order to get to the ring. And that distance, for instance, in table 1, is consistently about 4 centimeters, which means this distance from here, the HCl soaked swab, to the ring where it met NH3 is about 4 centimeters. And we know the total distance here is about 10 centimeters. Here I kind of covered it up, but it was 10 centimeters. And so we can figure out how far NH3 traveled in that same time. So it traveled from its swab to the center of the ring at 10 minus 4, or 6 centimeters. And so we know NH3 is traveling farther and faster than HCl. And that leads us to the correct answer, which is J. Yes, NH3 moves at a greater rate, it moves faster, and we know that because the NH3 vapors traveled farther.